Hey everybody, CyberKnife here. Just had an interesting game on Windstorm. Don't have too many games I like on this particular map. I'm not a real fan of it. It's not too bad though. I kind of prefer outdoor and terrain maps as opposed to city maps, and this one has a little bit of both. Usually I favor the north. I like to scout out this area, play in here, and I find that a good axis of advance is pretty much, especially from the south, going to be along the river or just inside of this hill here, going along this way. And so what I like to do is get up here and find out what's going to go on up here, and then if nothing happens on the A line, I'll move down and start pushing along the C line or shooting in, and then you're going to see that happen here. Now just a quick note about our team. We have one pretty good Unicum. We got a Unicum here on the top, a really good player, so I'm counting on him to handle the city quite well, and he does. And also you'll notice on the bottom end of that scale we've got a Goober. And you say, what is a Goober? A Goober to me is pretty much an FNG. It's a new guy, and in this case, I'm going to show you that sometimes just because you got a new player, XVM is showing me this guy hasn't even registered stats yet. That's how new he is. There's many cases where even a new player can be valuable and provide you with valuable information if you know what you're going to look for. Now here I'm stopping. This is a safe place to stop. This Goober doesn't know that. Of course, he's new, and so he's going to YOLO up there. But by going that close, he's giving me information. I know that Hetzer hasn't made it up that far. Nothing's shooting at him. He lives. So I'm basically, instead of camping here for a few minutes and seeing what's going to pop, I'm actually going to back out of here, so I know that there's not a large enemy force coming this way. And also we can see on the map, it looks like this is getting hot again, where I was talking about here and along the south. So I'm not expecting too much up north at this point, and I'm moving to get some shots on the flank. There's an interesting little trick coming up here I'm going to show you. I'm finding out that a lot of people don't know about this, so I'll tell you about a little trick here in a second. Just looking to get some shots here on these TDs at mid. I do a shot here that drives me nuts.
Enemy armor is damaged. Critical hit.
I hit this gun mantlet at an angle.
Enemy is hit.
Now watch this. I knew this wasn't going to hit. I knew that building was there. I don't know why I did that. As soon as I clicked the mouse button, I said, yes. Anyway, so I'm looking at the map right now, and things are looking pretty good. I'm thinking we've got a pretty decent lock on this right now, but here's the IRL just coming down the north road now, and I'm assuming he's not going alone. Now here's the trick. When you go down a steep slope like this, hit reverse on your hit the back key, the S key, and that will make your tracks actually spin backwards as you come down, giving you resistance, and you won't break your tracks, and you can kind of billy goat down some pretty steep cliffs that way. I find a lot of people really don't know that. I kind of thought everybody knew that, but apparently not. So if you didn't know that, hit reverse and you can go down really steep slopes without breaking yourself. Now here I'm not willing to take on this ARL immediately. I'm just poking to see what's over here. I know the Hetzer's here, and he's a priority for me. Somebody else is spotting that ARL. I'm assuming it's Dali or that little A43.
Enemy armor is hit.
It's going to take 2 shots. We got him.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Alright, now I'm going to pull back. I'm a little worried about this ARL. They can be really tough to deal with frontally, even with premium rounds. So I'm checking my flank here. I'm looking at the map and deciding how to proceed here. Now basically, this is not looking good here. It's not looking good at all. I'm really hoping that KV-1S is going to be able to handle all these TDs and mediums, and he's holding his own. He's having a hell of a game over there, but he's not getting any help. So I decided to take a more active role here, try to break this flank up. So we have to get aggressive on this guy. Kind of cocked up at a weird angle here. Alright, here we go.
Enemy armor is damaged.
He's been tracked by the other guy. I actually
Enemy is hit.
So he is tracked here. I'm trying to retrack him.
Enemy armor is hit.
I don't know if he busted a repair kit or what.
Enemy armor is damaged.
He's a one-shot for me. Now, I wouldn't advise doing this. Usually, I'm actually trying to deal with this really quickly.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
That's not a good idea. That was just pretty much RNG that I didn't die right there. Usually, I'm able to pull off a move like that pretty regularly, especially on a less... I don't know, I'm not saying he's a bad player, but, I mean, I looked at this guy before I went and tried to decide, and he's about a 46% win rate with 6K games. I knew he would be facing the correct way, but I was willing to take a chance there. I gambled and I lost. So here we are on 6 health. We've got a bunch of TDs down here, and it's just me and a Wolverine left with a Churchill, an AT-8, which is my real problem here. Right away I know that AT-8 is going to be my real problem. So I decided to start a cap, and I'm either going to hopefully cap them out or make them come and cross my kill zone right here where I can take them out. So that's the plan. So anyway, one of my teammates was having a little trouble with the front of that ARL, as a lot of people do, and I guess his platoon mate was pointing out that sloping there gives it about 120 a frontal, so pretty much you don't want to go for the front of an ARL. It'll show you green a lot too because the armor is not that thick, but that crazy slope it has is what gives it its ability to bounce. Now here we're going to take a chunk out of this church.
Penetration.
I sure wish I would have killed this guy here. I was a little slow in the draw. So anyway, I'm pretty well aware this AT-8 and SC are coming back for me. The church is now also. I'm hoping this Wolverine can get up behind them and maybe harass the church, because these guys are already coming. I'm expecting to have already seen them now, and I'm waiting for them. I'm wondering where they are. So I'm about to either peek or something here. Waiting for this AT-8. Okay, now I heard something impact behind me. They're taking blind shots. That means they're within range. I pull up. I get lit. He's lit. Only way I can pen an AT-8 is through the cupola, and with premium rounds, it's 50-50. Even with the premium rounds, 50-50. So first shot of the cupola. Clean miss, I think. I'm lit. I'm deciding I got 20 seconds left. There's no way we're going to cap. That's just silly. Don't try it. I've seen a lot of people die on cap just trying to
We didn't even scratch them.
Now this is funny. Watch how this goes down. I'm going to run out, try to cross this barrel. Look at the Wolverine takes my guy out. I take
Enemy
his guy
vehicle
out.
destroyed.
And I'm thinking, hey, victory
Bail
lap.
out.
Oh,
This vehicle has had it.
No, not victory lap. Here's that pesky little church. He made a hell of a move on me, and instead of coming up in my kill zone, he came around the back of the mound while I was dealing with these guys. So now we've got a full health Wolverine against a church that's on 19 hit points. So let's take a look. Now he's right here. Pull back a little bit. Right now we're like thinking, geez, how are we even winning this? I really didn't think we were going to be able to pull this back. Well, I don't even... Actually, at this point, we're not really winning this. I mean, I doubt this Churchill can one-shot a Wolverine, but crazier things have happened. He takes him down. So anyway, I ended up with top XP, and let me see, what's his name? I want to give him credit. This guy right here, Telios Rix. Our Unicum, he had a hell of a game. He ended up getting the high caliber and top damage, and I got a little bit under. So he got like 1,100 damage, something like that. I got 1,000, and I had top EXP. He had top damage. I think he also got the high caliber medal. So nothing really that interesting there. But that was pretty much it for this. Just those tips. That's pretty much what I wanted to give you. Don't really have much to say about this map. I'm not really crazy about it. I really favor northern play on the map, but you know, like any map, you can't ignore the city. So if you feel comfortable going to the city, go for it. But for me, I prefer playing in hills and using gun depression, etc. But as far as this particular match goes, I wanted to point out that you do have to be flexible in these games. You're looking for a win any way you can. You know, if you can eke it out with a cap, go for the cap. If you don't have to cap, don't cap. Kill them all. But in this case, I felt that it was good to having me take the focus on their advance. I kind of broke their advance by making them come back, set up a kill zone, but in the end, I was ambushed myself, and we were lucky that the Wolverine was able to come up and finish that for us. So, interesting game. Hope you enjoyed it. Semper Fi, and I'll catch you on the next one.